Porch light flickers in the evening rain. Old wood creaks like it remembers our names. I learned to walk on a splintered floor between a worn-out Bible and a screen door. Grandma hummed while the kettle cried. Grandpa sat quiet with the world on his spine. No speeches, no prayers spoken loud, just love that stayed when times got rough. They never asked for statues or songs, just hope we'd know where we came from. Where his hands left their mark in the grain of the door, where her hands stitched hope into clothes we wore. They carried the weight when the nights ran long, held this family together when the money was gone. In a small house standing against the land, everything I am was built by their hands. Grandma's hands smelled like soap and bread, soft as forgiveness, strong as faith instead. She gave her dreams to feed our days, never once asked to be repaid. Grandpa's hands were cracked and slow from fields that taught him what life owes. He said more with a nod than most men do with words. Showed love through work, not promises heard. They didn't know the world would change, but they taught us how to stand our ground anyway. Where his hands left their mark in the grain of the door, where her hands stitched hope into clothes we wore. They carried the weight when the nights ran long, held this family together when the money was gone. In a small house standing against the land, everything I am was built by their hands. Now the house is quiet, the chairs sit still, dust in the sunlight on the windowsill. But I hear them when I make a stand, in every hard choice, in every plan. When life tries to break what I believe, I remember what they gave to me. Where his hands left their mark in the grain of the door, where hands stitched love into every scar. They bore the storm so we could stand tall, catching every fall, never letting us crawl. This bloodline runs deeper than name or land. Everything I am was built by their hands. If I leave something behind when my days are done, let it be love, not the battles I won, just a quiet strength like theirs once was, a life that shows where these hands came from.